it going, guys? Happy Monday and welcome back to another stream here at Daily Grind Fantasy. Sorry if it is going to be a little bit echoey as far as the mic is concerned. I am currently basically in an empty house. I have a fold-out table and my setup right now inside of my house, and that's almost it. A blow-up air mattress and my son's crib. That's literally basically everything in the house right now. We're going to be moving out of this house very, very shortly within the next few days. Got a few things to clean up, touch up some of the walls and stuff before we get out of here. And then it's on to bigger and better things. So I'm excited about it, but guys are going to have to deal with maybe a little bit of an echo. I don't know how bad it is. If you guys can let me know how bad it is in the chat, I can try and do what I can to make it not as bad. But yeah. I see some people have already smashed the like button, so I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. Congrats. Not terrible echo. Yeah, it's only going to be like this for just a few days. But yeah. We do have some League of Legends on PrizePicks. Better's been having some value. I did tweet out a better slip earlier today. Looks like we got more value over there as it stands. I think we just start off on Better, honestly. If you guys don't have Better, you guys can use code DGF when signing up. You'll get a deposit match. It's up to $500, I believe, still. So code DGF on Better. But let's go ahead and build out a slip over there. I'm going to have to do this on my phone. And unfortunately, I don't have my phone linked to the stream, so I apologize about that. But we can still build one out together. So let's see. Siakam over points and assists at 24.5, set to 25.5 on FanDuel, but 26.5 across all of those other major sports books. So we can go ahead and start off with Siakam over 24.5 points plus assists. Going up against the old squad there for Pascal Siakam. Mathurin over 1.5 turnovers. So like maybe slightly a little bit negatively correlated, right? If Mathurin's turning the ball over, less chances for Siakam to get assists. But I think we can go with it. Odds are really good. We're getting this. If you guys didn't know, Better has new insured payouts. The best slip type you can play is 6-pick insured slips. We're getting this at -116. Average odds at -143. Go ahead and take that still. Alec Burks over 8.5. Points set to 8.5 on all of these sports books. Average odds of -140. Looks like BetMGM lowest at -130. Everybody else -140 or higher. We'll take that. Alec Burks on the Knicks over 8.5. So we're looking for 6 plays. Remember, we're going to put them in as an insured slip. So we could skip Mathurin over 1.5 and add in Miles Turner under. But I think it's fine. Don't want to stack too much on the Pacers. We could do Sabonis under 43.5 PRA. Scotty Barnes over 14.5 rebounds plus assists. And then played Preston Chua. I don't have Josh Hart over 4.5 assists. Let's go ahead with Josh Hart over 4.5 assists. Let me see what we're looking like in this. So we got, okay, yeah. So Josh Hart over 4.5 assists. Maybe pass it to Alec Burks a little bit. That's fine with me. So then the dynamic payout, guys, on Better, right? Listen to how crazy this is. Well, hold on. Let me lock this. Well, actually, I'll talk about it. Going 4 of 6, you win 1.25x. Going 5 of 6, you win 1.5x. And then 6 of 6 is 20x. So if you guys don't understand how crazy that is, -116 odds is what we're getting these plays at. But not only that, you are profiting even if you miss 2 plays. If you go 4 of 6, you still make a profit. So over the long term, this is an insane slip type to be profitable. Actually nuts. Uh, yeah, so I just went ahead and explained it. No, the 6 pick insured is 20x, not 25x. For 6 of 6, but the difference is being that you get to profit going 4 of 6 and 5 of 6. That's a huge deal over the long term, trying to be profitable and playing these type of slip types. And as you guys can see, the value that we're getting on better or seeing on better now is nuts in comparison to what it was before these insured payouts came about, right? We're looking for 53.7% plus for average fair odds percentage on each individual leg in order for this slip to be fully plus EV, right? So why were we able to come down here and get Josh Hart? I only skipped a Chewab, in part because I already played it earlier in the slip I tweeted out. But Josh Hart, over 4.5 assists, is only 53.59% odds to hit. But being that we have multiple plays well above that 53.7%, we are able to go ahead and dip down below that to make sure that our full slip is still plus EV based on the average percentages of those 6 plays, right? Bro, refresh. Hold on. I choked. I clicked off. Uh-oh. Ooh, whoa. TJ McConnell? Okay, hold on. TJ McConnell over 5.5. Over 5.5. And honestly, oh wait, hold up. Okay, I'm gonna do Siakam PRA then. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get this in. Miles Turner under turnovers. So we're kind of stacking that a little bit, but in order to get it in, Olynyk over 4.5 rebounds. Ugh, I hate that we have to do that. Honestly, I might just pair it. With. Oh, I can't do that. God, we're gonna have to stack them in order to get this off. We can go Kopitar. We can go down to these a little bit. Kopitar, Bjorkstrand, and Hart rebounds. Kopitar over. Aaron Neesmith listed out. So that's what's going on here. All right, so I locked that in. So that's why we're seeing TJ McConnell pop up, right? You guys see the sportsbooks adjusted to that news way faster than what Better did, which is why we're able to get that in. Somehow, some way, make a play with this top play here. If you want to pair it, you could probably pair it with any of these top ones. It's still going to be plus EV and a 2-man, but you probably want to try and build out that 6-man insured slip. Let me see if anywhere else is lagging behind that we can get a slip off maybe. So nobody else that's kind of lagging behind in these on those plays for TJ McConnell. But we can build out a slip here on PrizePicks where we're going to go ahead and get some positive correlation and in League of Legends. So, off rip, let's see what we got. We're looking for 2 same team overs, 2 same team unders, or we are looking for an over and an under, on opposing teams. Let's see what we got. So Kanavi, JD Gaming. Let's see, Kanavi. And remember, right now we currently only have Hot Streak and PrizePicks, right? What we can go off of is what their lines are set at, and then also Hot Streak being a dynamic payout platform, you can see that the over of 5.5 is extremely juiced. Minus 251 Hot Streak has this at to go over 5.5. So if we go Kanavi over, we have Wayward under, Wayward minus 149 to go under 2.5 here on Hot Streak. Set to 3.5 here on PrizePicks. So let's go ahead and Kanavi and then Wayward. Kanavi going over, Wayward under. On the same team, so obviously we're hoping for JDG and Kanavi to kind of dominate this game, these 2 games, in order for that to happen. Now, we can try and find some more. We have Billy Gaming, Elk, and Knight, right? We don't want to take Bin because taking an over and under is negatively correlated, but we have 2 overs when comparing directly to Hot Streak between Knight at 9.5 on Hot Streak, minus 197 to the over. And then we have Elk at 9 on PrizePicks, 10.5 on Hot Streak at minus 161. So let's go Elk and Knight in their matchup. Elk over. Boom. And then we're looking for 2 more of some sort of positive correlation. Let me see what we have here. So we have Grell and Nobody. Grell set to 3.5 on JockMKT. So it's just JockMKT. We have, so let's see. Hang on. Oh, what am I doing? Benedict Mathurin, over 4.5 rebounds. I'm like skipping some of these. Oops. Go on. Dang. Wait, who was announced out just a second ago? Naismith. So we can go Nemhard over fantasy score. Looks like they're being slow. Over 22. So they bumped it. RJ Barrett under fantasy score. No, the market's pretty split on this. DraftKings. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. The market's kind of split. Miles Turner over 8.5. See if we can get that in. Sorry for the squeaky chair. Nope, it's been bumped. Dang, they are quick right now. All right, let's finish finding some positive correlation then. No, hold on. Who was it? I thought we had. Oh, we have Grell. Who we say? We had Grell and somebody else, right? Grell and Nobody. Just direct comparisons, but there is positive correlation taking these 2. All right. So if you guys don't know what we're doing here, hold on. Let me mute. My chair is so squeaky, and then the fact that I'm in an empty house now, or at the very moment, it's extremely loud. So I was trying to save you guys as I was moving there. But what we're doing here is we're using Daily Grind Fantasy, which is a tool or tools to help you find value on apps like PrizePicks, Underdog, ParlayPlay, but all your favorite DFS apps by comparing sportsbooks lines and odds directly back to PrizePicks or any of those DFS apps that I mentioned, right? But in these scenarios where we're looking at these niche markets like esports that don't have sportsbook odds, we are comparing DFS app to DFS app. We're not necessarily saying one sharper than the other, but going off of the market and what we have available to us, the data we have available to us, is how we are placing these bets. And then on top of that, we are getting positive correlation in League of Legends by taking either 2 overs on the same team, 2 unders on the same team, an over on one team going up against an under on the other team. So there's a few different ways to find correlation within League of Legends, and that's kind of how it's done. Other than that, you guys will see some of the plays that we've been finding or talking about here on the sports side of things, where they are off by some sort of projection comparing, to the sports books. Like PrizePicks was at 8.5 for rebounds and assists for Miles Turner. The sports books had it at 9.5, so it was 1 off. If you can snipe that on PrizePicks, that value over the long term is going to play out and pan out for you and help you become profitable on PrizePicks. Same thing for like better specifically, like right now. Oh my God, Hartstein, 7.5. No way is this. Why couldn't we have this at the same time as the other one? Is this still up? Isaiah Hartenstein, over 7.5 rebounds plus assists. Let's see. Toppin over 3.5 rebounds. I'm trying to build out another slip with plays that I might not have played. Toppin's on the same. Oh wait, forgot Toppin is now on Indiana. Duh. So yeah, Toppin over 3.5 rebounds. Let's see. Olenek rebounds. Can we do? Yeah. Let's do Olenek over 4.5 rebounds. We can do Cade Cunningham under 21.5 points. Miro Heikkinen over 0.5 points, and then we're gonna have to have one more NBA play. Go ahead and refresh because there should be something else up here. We already played Siakam. We played that. Tyler Burks we already played. I mean, let me see what we're looking like here. Who is it? So we could maybe go with Tyrese Halliburton over PRA. Set the 38.5 on mostly all sports books. Some of them at 37.5 still. Yeah, let's just do it. I want to get the slip off. I'm okay with it. I've already played Sabonis. And guys, if I'm you guys, I'm trying to build out the best slip possible, depending on if you guys have played any of these or not. Taking the best possible plays is your best opportunity to win. So like right now, I'm kind of picking and choosing throughout these plays that I have not played, right? We've just seen a bunch of value pop up on better for these slip types. Or for the 6-man insured slip type, or even some of these other plays, like you could get off a 2-man here if you really wanted to. But you're looking for that 6-pick insured slip type that is very, 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 very good. But what I was saying is, like, I'm kind of picking and choosing, right, because of already exposing myself to multiple of these player props that you guys see here on this board. Whatever you guys can get that makes the most sense, I would fire it away, because this is an insane play Hartenstein is set to 7.5 on better, 10.5 on the books. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, I've been having a decent amount of better slips. Honestly, since the insurance kicked in, I've been having quite a few better slips go 5 of 6, but obviously still profiting a little bit on those slips because of the new payouts that they got. Do absolutely love them, honestly. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this. This Kevin Herter under 3.5 rebounds. We'll see where the rest of these sports books go, but it's trending in the direction of going up in odds minus 120ish. This pops up. This stays here at minus 105, and these get to minus 130 plus, or something like that. We're gonna see a plus EV play pop up on our hands. So just something I'm gonna kind of monitor and keep refreshing this Fliff Optimizer. We built out our correlated slip here on League of Legends. Let's see. Can we fire away this NHL slip? I know NHL on Dabble has been crushing PrizePicks, not the same necessarily. Dabble's been crushing NHL for whatever reason, and then PrizePicks, we can give out one, we can give out both. If you're able to play, those slips on Dabble, you can play it. But I'm willing to give out the. Somebody says I gave out the wrong link. I said wrong link. Crushables, you tweeted those out? Which slip? Sorry, which slip? This slip? I could share this one again. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do it. So, positive correlation in NHL, guys. If you guys don't know, well, first off, if you guys are new to this channel, number one, subscribe. If you haven't liked this stream already, hit the like button. Please hit the like button. It does help us out. The tools here at Daily Grind Fantasy. If you want access to them, linked in the description of this live stream, you guys can get access to all the tools here on the site, including the correlation tool, which is going to give you guys the most highly correlated plays on top of full plus EV slips built out for you just to quickly tail. Let's go ahead and reveal this one, though. All right. Ovechkin, over 1.5 hits in the NHL. Stupid chair. And then Forsberg, under 26.5 saves. So the Senators goalie under saves. So that being, we look here and we have multiple Senators skaters over shots on goal. If we are rooting for them to go over shots on goal and their own goalie to go under saves, that means we are rooting on the Senators to be in possession of the puck a lot during this game. Because if they are on offense more often, that means there's more opportunity for them to get shots on goal, and then less opportunity for the opposing team, being the Capitals, to shoot at their goalie, Forsberg, giving him saves, right? So if they're not shooting that much because they're not on offense often, that means it's likely that he's going to go under on saves. Ovechkin, the only way for him to get hits is if they are on the defensive side of things. So more opportunity if Senators are on offense for him to go ahead and get hits. That's kind of how the positive correlation in NHL works. You guys can kind of think about it vice versa too. So Ottawa, we have Chuck, we have Giro, Norris, and Stuzel. Let's see, Giro. Where's Norris and Stuzel, whatever it might be. Bada bing, bada boom. Share entry. I'll give out the dabble slip as well. So I went ahead and shared the PrizePicks slip in there. My bad, I'm drunk. It wasn't the wrong link, sorry, but hey, I mean, it's 5 o'clock somewhere if you're drunk, you know? It is what it is. So then on the flip side, this would be the most positively correlated slip on Dabble, right? I'm not able to build it out and share the link. Unfortunately, I can't play it on Dabble. So you guys are just going to have to screenshot, get it in yourself one way or the other. But basically, what you're rooting for here is essentially the same thing, right? Under on shots on goal, so you're able to take more unders here without payout shift or anything like that. On Dabble, your unders shots on goal for the Capitals, and then still unders on saves, because obviously if they aren't shooting much going over on shots on goal, less likely that the goalie's going to be going over on saves. Ottawa, Drake Batherson, over 0.5 points. If they're on offense a lot, more opportunity to score a point. And if they're on offense a lot, Vladimir Tarasenko has more opportunity to go over on shots on goal for the Senators. So that's kind of how that works for that. Guys, I think they were talking about crushables over the weekend, hitting some dabble slips from the NHL correlation tool for dabble. Ron, correlation in NBA really isn't positively correlated. Like there could be slight correlation, right? You think about certain things, but it's not as clear cut as like NHL, soccer, NFL. Like think about how positively correlated NFL is with the quarterback and his wide receivers. You don't necessarily have that. Like you could closest you get is like point guard taking over an assist, and then one of his other teammates over in points scored, but like it's really not super correlated. So yeah, so what that correlation tool does, it scans the market to find the most highly correlated slips or highly correlated props, right? Puts them into a full slip for you guys to quickly tail and get in based off the tool. And it's taking into consideration the odds for over and the unders for these player props, as well as what is most highly correlated. So the thing is, like playing those slips that we just got in, number one, you wouldn't be able to even play them on the sports books in the same game parlay because they don't allow you with shots on goal and goalie saves into the same slip. But like in the NFL, if you guys were following during the NFL for positive correlation, you guys noticed that if you tried to play this in the same game parlay, you were getting hundreds of dollars less for the payout because they know these plays are highly correlated. So then they're docking your payout. PrizePicks, dabble, not choosing to dock your payout, despite this being highly correlated. So the edge over the long term in the amount of money you would win hitting these slips on PrizePicks or dabble, as opposed to what you would have been getting paid out in the same game parlay on FanDuel or DraftKings, is a huge edge. So that's why you want to be playing them over here on these set payout platforms that will let you. Better logging you out. You can find some positive correlation in MLB, but once again, I don't know how very correlated it is. Essentially, like you can take overs on hits, runs, RBIs for the same teams, but also we got to see what's going to pay out shift, right? What's going to pay out shift for MLB in 2024 and go from there. But like overs on hits, runs, RBIs, if you got Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman, hitting back to back, and you have Mookie Betts over hits, runs, RBIs. He leads the game off with a double. That's a hit. Freddie Freeman comes up behind him, trades him places. He goes over hits, runs, RBIs at 1.5, and Freddie Freeman goes over hits, runs, RBIs at 1.5, and one, and two swings of the bat. Something of that nature. Like there's ways to correlate. They're not going to let you do strikeouts for a pitcher and then strikeouts for a hitter. Just certain things. Vince Williams. So still plenty of value on better. If you guys didn't build out a slip earlier, highly suggest you building out a slip. Dabble's just nuked their app of value for the most part. Like maybe there's some stuff on the middling tool. Like Dabble, I mean, honestly, with these couple niche markets of 3 points attempted and stuff, haven't had the best success, you know, with these couple little bit of 3 point attempted shots, just comparing these. So I don't know how much that is great, but I mean, it's clearly Dabble is off when you're comparing the niche market of 3 points attempted here. You know, if all of these apps set their lines independently, 8 set the 9, so it seems like they're off. There is value on taking the under there. Now, what I want to see, hang on. All right, yeah, let's do this. Let's do a manual quickly. Under, oops, forgot I have it up here. Quickly, under 10.5 rebounds plus assists. The entire market set to 9.5. You get this one rebound assist higher. Minus 141 odds for him to go under on hot streak. That's what you're getting. But then look at Cam Thomas. Set to 22.5 points plus rebounds across the market. Under on Fliff, minus 120. You get it one higher, point plus rebound higher at 23.5 at minus 116. So we're getting a 3.03x multiplier on this. So boom, lock that in on hot streak. Who knows? Who knows what these apps are going to add, take away? I mean, we're going to continue to find edges where we can. Positive correlation still available on some of these apps. We're going to take care of. We're going to, keep firing away positive correlated slips as we can. We'll see if other plays get added. We'll see what payouts are during MLB. I mean, I'm excited for MLB betting. Like, it's so funny though because like you're sitting there. The toughest part about MLB betting is like, all right, they're gonna get like four as a hitter, right? They're gonna get like 3 to 4 opportunities to go over their lines, and it's like there's only that many opportunities, so it's like each at bat is so big. Like sweating a guy and watching him go over because he got an extra at bat in the 9th inning or something like that, electric. But then also seeing a nerfy, right? In play runs in the first inning, like on your ESPN app or something. Oh man, that's brutal. MLB betting is fun. My favorite part of MLB betting is the guaranteed nap I try to watch if I try to watch the game I bet on. So no, that was tough. The game goes to extras, and Mike Trout goes over fantasy score with an intentional walk. So no, I think it was an intentional walk. That's tough. What's up, Chase? Didn't even get a chance. Oh, wait. You needed him over fantasy score. They intentionally walked him to where he couldn't go over fantasy score. Is that right? Or was it you needed him under, he went over because of the walk? Either way, still insane. If you guys aren't on better right now, I really don't know what you're doing. There's only a 4-game NBA slate. I don't know why there is so much value at this very second. Why they're being so slow to move these lines. Guys, we caught TJ McConnell 2 off, and we caught, who else was it? Who else was it? Oh, Isaiah Hartstein. 3 off, right? That's insane. That's insane. I don't know what bettor's doing. They've been a little quicker, but at the same time, they can still be beat if you're fast enough. So hopefully you guys were able to catch some of those. I want a 1v1 in COD, Dustin. 1K. I don't even play Call of Duty anymore. You would rinse me. One v oneing our subscribers in their game of choice. Just me, a montage of me just getting clapped in every single game. Yeah, I'll sub Sano in. Yeah, I got Sano. Mark, I don't know if I really want to disclose that necessarily. Fortnite. Oh my god, I am so bad at Fortnite now. It's not even funny. Used to be really good at Fortnite. When I say really good, I used to be pretty damn good at Fortnite. Now I am so bad. My friends play all the time. I barely ever play. They're doing like private match lobbies of just no builds, just, playing against each other. If you die, you're out, type of thing. And I've been getting destroyed in there. Please bless us with a banger. Miller, I am not a New York guy. Let's just say that. I am Red Sox, Celtics, Patriots fan. If you guys haven't got this slip, and if you just now joined, guys, this is the slip I built out earlier. This is from the NHL Correlation Tool, or from the Correlation Tool at Daily Grind Fantasy. You guys can go ahead and get that one in. I also built out another slip for League of Legends as well. But I really do think this is probably going to be it. Nothing really changing across the boards here. If you're not on Better, use code DGF to sign up. If you guys aren't on Daily Grind Fantasy, you having access to these tools, linked in the description, you guys can get access to it. But that is going to be it from me today. I appreciate everybody in here that's liking the stream, that's watching, commenting. You guys make it a lot of fun and way easier to do this type stuff. So thank you guys so much. Let's definitely cash out. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, at sportsbydustin, I will try and tweet some slips as I get them in, as well as value opens up. We don't have that big of an NBA slate, but wherever we can get some value, we will put it out there on Twitter. Peace, guys. Love you guys.